my ultimate goal is I wanted there to be a calmness. You know, when I'm in there at huddle, I want the sideline to feel a calmness of just like operation's going to be good. We're gonna get the ball snapped. Guys are going to be lined up the correct way. You know, we're not going to deal with some of that preseason stuff. You know, I feel like I've played enough to be better than having those issues. You know, so just clean operation, getting the ball out of my hands. Just playing quarterback how you're supposed to, putting our team in the best position possible.
How good is it for you, has it been, to get through OTAs and to get through the preseason and put a little distance behind those 3 years in New York with a new start?
Yeah, it's been great so far. You know, I'm loving it out here. Just each day trying to just improve and get better. You know, I feel like from OTAs to where I'm at right now, you know, I've continued to just try and improve every single day, and still a lot of work to do, but I'm just going to keep trying to do that.
Zach, it's very clear how close this quarterback room is. I mean, you do that first touchdown, and like the first guy out there is Stiddy. Yeah. What is it like in this room, and how does that make you guys better and have a good time?
Yeah. I think we've all been there before, right? Like we all want to play. We all want to be on the team. We all want to do the best, but we understand the other person's side of it. So we all have each other's back. You know, I always want them to do the best they can. You know, we're not competing against each other because there's spots everywhere all around the league, and so we all want each other to do well. And same thing with Bo. You know, I want him to play his best football. If I can be any sort of resource or help to him, you know, the same thing. You know, you want to have a unified room that everyone can go in there and talk ball and talk protections or third downs or whatever and bounce ideas off of each other, and ultimately those are the best quarterback rooms.
I'm sorry, I got you. What was your reaction when Coach told you that Bo was going to be the starter?
Yeah, I was excited for him. I mean, I don't think it was a surprise too much, obviously, right? I think he's had a great camp. I told him I'm excited for him for this opportunity. I really believe that they're putting him in a good situation. I think Sean has done a phenomenal job, and then the guys that we get to hang out with, you know, starting with Davis and then Joe and Pete and then Johnny Moe, you know, we have a great offensive staff. I think they do a great job. And then Bo has just continued to keep getting better, you know, so I'm excited to see what he can do, and I think he's ready for it.
Coach just said he expects all three quarterbacks to make the roster. I'm not sure if you addressed that. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, exciting, but, you know, cut day's not till Tuesday, so we'll see what happens.
How much does it help you that this is like your first chance to really get in a long rhythm like that, playing nearly a whole game like you did today?
Yeah, I think like you hit it right on. Like I can't think of many games in my career where it's been able to feel like we're getting into a rhythm. And you know, even if you go 3 and out or get stopped, you know, here and there, it's like, okay, we're going to put something together on the next drive. And it feels good to feel that as an offense. And you know, one bad play happens, and you expect something good to happen on the next one. So.
You mentioned last week sort of getting in a rhythm finally after completion. Did the long run early today sort of settle you in to this one?
I think getting hit in the face will help you get ready.
You've had to dive for the first time and you go for the end zone, just leaving it all out there. I guess it's part of that just feeling grateful for this opportunity this summer.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I'm very grateful to be out here hanging out with these guys. You know, and then once your competitive juices get going, preseason or regular season, you know, you're going to do everything you can to try and get every first down and score points and whatever it is. You know, you're not thinking in the moment, you know, it's a preseason game. Why don't I just run out of bounds here? You know, you're going to try and get it. So.
Zach, from a business standpoint, how much of it is you got to put some good tape out there because other teams may be watching?
Yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily thinking like that. You know, every time you touch the field, no matter who's watching, you want to put your absolute best on the field, and that's for every guy in this locker room, whether it's for this team or other teams. You know, you don't want to go out there and not, you know, like, you know, how can you be a true competitor in this league if you're going out there and not trying to do that? You know, so you know, I'm extremely proud of all these guys. You know, understanding it's the last, you know, opportunity that we're going to have this entire group together, and everyone really putting their best out there.